Kaspa, one of the top performing coin since 2022. Very popular cryptocurrency with yet no tier 1 exchange listings. And as we know, this is the roadmap for the tier 1 exchange called Kraken. And as you can see, they're showing us the coins that they're planning on listing on their exchange. And look down here, Kaspa's in it. Kraken are on the way to list Kaspa. And we've got even better news. Someone commented about if Kraken will list Kaspa or why haven't they listed it. This is what the Kraken support said, the official Kraken support, saying, thanks for the context. Regrettably, listings require significant time and resources for implementation within our infrastructure. However, rest assured that we have secured a spot for Kaspa and we'll add it to our platform as soon as possible. Guys, Kaspa is one of the fan favorites of this entire cycle so far. Kraken are not stupid, right? Even other exchanges are not stupid. So Kraken obviously are competing with other tier 1 exchanges like crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase. So any exchange that lists Kaspa first will get the spotlight until the other tier 1 exchange lists it next. So Kraken are going to want to have that juicy fees because that's how they make money. They make money from people trading in their platform, and every trade you make, they get a small fee. And that's how they make money. So a lot of people love trading Kaspa. A lot of people buy it. A lot of people sell it. It has a lot of volume. See, Kaspa's volume, as you can see here, is $90 million in volume. 90, that's a lot, and I've seen it go up even more before, but people trade it, everyone knows it. So Kaspa, the reason why I'm making this video is I've spoken about this before and I was actually an early investor in it. However, unfortunately, I wasn't doing YouTube, I wasn't doing Patreon, so I couldn't do a buy alert. However, of course, if you want to get into other coins early that will make us generational wealth, you can join my Patreon, link in the description. So with Kaspa, the reason why I'm making this video is because we know that if you see this crash right here, let me find a chart. Now here's a better chart. Kaspa went into a new all-time high not so long ago. They did it literally 20 to 21 days ago. Went to a new all-time high. You can sense how many people FOMO'd here. And then we had this crazy crash, guys, from 20 cents all the way down to 12 cents, guys. That was a crazy, and I mean crazy dip, because last time it was in 12 cents, it was in 20th of May. So obviously the dip got eaten back up, right? Because this coin has high demand. And now it's been stabilizing over here, and this region is very interesting because it's indicating 50-50. It's indicating either a pump up or a dump. And yes, you may be thinking, well, don't most coins do that? It's 50% either goes up, goes down. Yes, but however, when you look at patterns, when you look at technical analysis, which I don't want to do in this channel because there's plenty of other experts that could give you all of this, but my content is to try to simplify it for as many people as possible. But with this current pattern is riskier. For example, if you told me, now let me make this into a weekly chart. Now, when it did this and then went all the way back up and down again, buying here actually has a higher chance of it going up than going down. It's because it's following a higher high and higher low structure. It's a bullish pattern, and it still could form a higher, this is still a bullish pattern. Don't get me wrong, this is a bullish pattern. However, when we look at the day, you could see maybe a move to the downside like this and then go back up again. That region is the 13 cents. Does that mean it's gonna do it? Of course not, because the reason why I say this is really 50-50 is because if I'm looking at another coin that has the structure, I'll probably not buy here and wait until it goes down to this region, or revisit this low here. But because it's Kaspa, it has insane community, it's like, look, the community unfortunately reminds me of XRP. And if anyone knows this, XRP is like literally a cult-like community. And Kaspa is becoming, if not is already, a cult-like community. The difference is Kaspa is way better than XRP. That will make you more money. And look, so if we follow this pattern that I just drew right here, you would still be forming a higher high, higher low, and continuation to go up to break a new all-time high. But because this is showing a little bit of weakness, it's showing some weakness here, it could go down. But with other coins, I'm probably not going to buy. So is buying in this region worth it? Before I say anything, just remember, none of the things I say here is financial advice. I have no credentials to be a financial advisor. So this is strictly my opinion. What I would do is, if you don't have any Kaspa, now let me go, if you don't have any Kaspa, it's definitely worth it to have a exposure in this region. Why? It's because I easily think Kaspa will hit $1. I think that's a bare minimum. That is the bare minimum. In fact, that is if Kaspa hits $1, it's considered failure. Yes, it's not going to be considered a failure when people bought it at $10 million of market cap. However, for its potential and what people are hoping for, it would be a failure. But that's like that's like a 5x from here, right? Which is still, you'll be outperforming all kinds of market, the real estate, stocks, precious metals. So I'll get exposure here. And if it starts dumping more, I'll keep DCAing heavier. And DCAing is dollar cost averaging, which means you have a weekly, monthly, daily plan of just buying whether it goes up or down. However, I like to do DCAs when it's going down, not when it's going up. So have exposure. Why? Is because if it starts, if you buy, for example, let's say you want to put $1,000. You want to put $1,000. However, because you want a DCA, you'll put only 200 and start doing 100 like every week. If you put $200 in this, if you put $200 in this region and it starts going down, then great. You have more time. You can increase your exposure. You put to 100, now you can put another 100, until you reach that region, and then you maybe even buy heavier, so you can keep putting money. However, if it just starts shooting up and you're like, oh darn, I only put $200. Guess what? You still have some exposure. You still have $200 and you're printing money with that $200. Would you rather have money sitting on USDT and just let it stay $200 where you could have turned that $200 into $300, $400, $500,000, $500, $1,000, or just keep it at $200. Of course, you're going to choose making free money. But if it starts dumping, guess what? You're not going to be sad because you can now increase your exposure in such a strong, very nice chart-looking, organic-looking, healthy-looking chart of a coin that is a potential beast, and it's already a beast in the crypto market. You're going to be happy buying the dips. You need to have conviction. So it's a win-win scenario. I see it as an absolute win. You can't go wrong with having exposure and then having a DCA plan. But if you're gonna just ape $1,000 here and then you go down, guess what? You're gonna be biting your nails like, why did I do this? I could have had more money on the sideline to buy and would have had a better average price buy. But then obviously if you put down 1,000, it starts going up. People are like, yay, I did it, great. But that's a gamble, right? So what I would say is gain some exposure. But if you already have Kaspa, if you already have Kaspa, you bought it down here, or you bought it down here, and you still have conviction, yeah, you can add. That could be a DCA target. So whatever it is, I would say this price is a good DCA price. So just don't ape all your money in if you don't have Kaspa. So I just wanted to make that quick video about Kaspa. And the fear and greed index in the whole market right now is at 30. You know what I say in this channel, and it's pretty much the basics of when people are fearful, you buy. When people are greedy, you sell. Right now, last month was 74. It was greed. Should have sold. And then the market plunges. People are in fear. You buy, and then it goes up. However, because I'm a longer term investor, obviously I have some trades that I do short term, but because I'm longer term, even when it's greedy and you see that the price is not that you don't have to sell. But I have long term vision, and that's how I have had successful trades, successful holds. And one of them is definitely Kaspa. So I definitely recommend to check my Patreon so you do not miss any of the future buy and sell alerts. You want to make money with me. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm sure you're going to love this video over here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.